Thank you very much for your positive feedback and comments on my blog posts and your responses to my survey. A quick recap on what I covered in video 1. If you're looking to build your business, balance your life, and contribute to your community, this is for you. Here's the truth. Most entrepreneurs spend too much time working in their business and very little or no time working on their business. This can mean that you are busy running the technical and operational side of your business and you don't find time to look at the big picture. So you don't find the time to create a clear vision and business plan to guide you and help you know where you're going and how close you are to getting there. You end up spending more and more time at work, firefighting, and even when you're not in the office, your business is always on your mind. And I want to help you now. Please go back to video 1 for more details. Now I want to briefly answer some of your questions from the survey. Some of the questions, challenges, included marketing, finding customers, finding the right staff and developing staff, which incidentally was one of the most common challenges in the responses that I received. Finding sufficient time to develop the business. Getting finance being a major challenge. Communicating accurately what the business is about and what you offer. So I'll take the first one. Communicating accurately what the business is about and what you offer. It's critical that you know why you are in business in the first instance, and also to know your customer. I have covered a bit of this in the free report that I give when you complete the survey. So please go ahead and complete the survey and you have access to that report. So you must know everything about your ideal customer. You also have to know really what you are selling and what is your value proposition or your unique selling proposition. The unique selling proposition is the factor or consideration presented by you as the reason that your product or service is different from and better than that of the competition. So before you can begin to sell your product or service to anyone else, you have to sell yourself on it. Unless you can pinpoint what makes your business unique in a world of homogeneous competitors, you really cannot target your sales efforts successfully. And pinpointing your USP requires some hard soul searching and creativity, which is important that you make out time to identify your USP. Marketing. How do I find customers? It's important to differentiate between marketing and sales. Most entrepreneurs combine or interchange both marketing and sales activities. However, they are different and you must do both. Marketing generates interest in your product and creates leads or prospects, while sales activities are focused on converting prospects to actual paying customers. Sales involves directly interacting with the prospects to persuade them to purchase the product. You have to have a good knowledge of your sales process, which differs between companies. And your sales process are the steps from a lead to a customer. There are different types of marketing, essentially two: offline marketing, and some offline marketing activities includes referrals, which is one of the most popular types of marketing. And you really can only do referrals when you deliver excellent customer service, your customers are satisfied with your service and are happy to refer you to their friends and loved ones. There's also networking, advertising, public relations, and so on. You also have online marketing, which is becoming increasingly popular. So having a great website presence is critical, that is interactive with those who visit your website. Facebook advertising, as well as other search engine optimization tools. The next challenge is finding sufficient time to develop your business. Most entrepreneurs mostly work in their business, focusing on the technical and operational side of the business and not on their business. You must take time out to strategize, reflect, and plan for your business to enable you achieve the kind of business that you want. Big businesses do it. They spend time on their company retreats and regular strategic meetings. Now, this activity is important but not urgent. And so essentially what happens is, because you are so busy in other things, you allow this important activity slip. But it really must be done for business and personal growth. You just have to schedule the time. Also, you must hold yourself accountable. Big companies do that by having boards of directors or boards of advisors, and they are accountable in periodic board meetings that are held. The next challenge is getting finance. Now, one of the major areas of business failure is undercapitalization of your business. It's important that you know your numbers in the first place. That is, what are you making? What is leaving your business? What are the different expenses? Again, I cover this in sufficient detail in the free reports I give when you complete the survey. I really don't have too much time to go into this, but there are three major sources of finance. The first one is your personal and or business savings, equity investments, and debt financing. So now imagine this scenario. What if you could make the transformation from the stress of hiring and developing poor performance to success in hiring and developing strong leaders? You want to grab a pen and paper because I have really great information to share with you. And I want to show you how. In this second video, I'll be showing you how. Now, finding the right staff and developing staff requires a good balance in hiring right and leading right. So let's take the first one, hiring right. It's important that you are clear about what you want. You make sure that you are clear about what the job entails and the skill set you need in the person who will fill the position. Don't skimp on evaluating candidates. That means conducting background checks, having multiple people in your company interview candidates, and speaking personally to references. As much as you can, test drive applicants before hiring. Consider tryout arrangements such as temp to permanent, contract to hire, or walk-in interviews. It's also important to pay fairly. Poor compensation is a major reason a new hire may not work out. Involve your employees. Ask your employees. Don't neglect to look inside your organization when you're filling open positions. Employee referrals are a great source for potential hires because a current employee is likely to give a realistic preview to a candidate and is less likely to refer someone who will not be a positive reflection on themselves. Now, there are generally 7 C's of hiring right, but because of time constraints, I'll focus on the top 4. So in hiring right, competency is still the first factor to consider. Does the potential employee have the necessary skills, experiences, and education to successfully complete the tasks you need performed? Capability. Will this person complete not only the easy tasks, but will he or she also find ways to deliver on the functions that require more effort and creativity? For me, being capable means the employee has potential for growth and the ability and willingness to take on more responsibility. Commitment. Is the candidate serious about working for the long term? Or is he or she just passing through, always looking for something better? A history of past jobs and time spent at each provides clear insight on the matter. An important element is character. Does the person have values that align with yours? Are they honest? Do they tell the truth and keep promises? Are they above reproach? Are they selfless and a team player? It's critical to hire for attitude. According to Mike Murphy, who wrote the book Hire for Attitude, and if you've not read this book, I encourage you to get the book. According to his research, only 11% of bad hires was as a result of technical competence. The balance of 89% was as a result of poor attitude. And poor attitude involves coachability. How coachable is the person? Emotional intelligence, which accounted for 23%. Motivation, how easily motivated is the potential employee? What's the employee's temperament? And while only 11% was attributed to technical competence. So the other side of hiring right and developing right is to lead right. You must strive to become the kind of leader others want to follow. You must become someone others can trust to take them where they want to go. And according to my coach and friend John Maxwell, he says leadership is influence, nothing more or less. So to increase your leadership ability, you must increase your influence. There are essentially 10 ways to increase influence, and they are integrity with people. How are you nurturing your people? Do you have faith in people? Listening to your people. Understanding your people. Enlarging your people, giving them opportunities for growth. Navigate for your people. Connect with people. Striving to build relationships with the people around you. Empowering your people. And reproducing others. Now, if you take time and intentionally focus on increasing your influence through these 10 ways, I can assure you that you will be able to lead your people right. Okay, in video 3, I'll be featuring information on what your business life will be like when you have achieved this transformation to success. Until then, here's what I want you to do. Let me know how you rate yourself in each of the areas we have briefly covered: business planning, marketing and sales, time management, financial management, hiring and developing people, and where your gaps are in each of these areas. I promise I'll read every one and respond to you with tips, advice, and guidance. You should now know the drill. What are you waiting for? Go do it. Yes, you can. You can email me at nneka@nnekawobi.com. See you on video 3. Thanks for watching. Take care and bye.